of coronavirus cases in Los Angeles County comes to 1,235,970. The confirmed number of deaths comes to 24,020. Here in Torrance, the total number of confirmed cases is 7,305, with total confirmed deaths remaining at 213. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Rhiannon Trutanich. It's 4 p.m. on Tuesday, May 11th. Children as young as 12 years old will soon have access to a COVID-19 vaccine. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration authorized Pfizer-BioNTech shot to be given to kids 12 to 15 years old. The FDA declared that Pfizer's vaccine is safe and offers strong protection for younger teens based on testing of more than 2,000 U.S. volunteers in those ages. The study found no cases of COVID-19 among vaccinated children compared to 18 among the participants given the placebo shot. Researchers also found that kids developed higher levels of virus-fighting antibodies than earlier studies in young adults. Side effects were similar to the ones that adults faced, mostly sore arm and flu-like fever, chills, and body aches. Recommendations from the Federal Vaccine Advisory Committee is expected to be issued tomorrow for using the 2-dose vaccine in young teens. Now, Pfizer isn't the only company seeking to lower the age limit for its vaccine. Moderna recently said preliminary results from its study in 12 to 17-year-olds show strong protection and no serious side effects. And another U.S. company, Novavax, which has a COVID-19 vaccine in late-stage development, has also begun a study in 12 to 17-year-olds as well. Health officials say vaccinating children of all ages will be critical to return to normalcy, especially before the fall semester, as all kids are expected to return to in-person learning. Los Angeles County public health officials are hopeful that the region will reach herd immunity by mid to late July. Now that's if 80% of residents 16 and older are vaccinated by then. While the initial goal was to get it done by the end of June, that's being pushed back due to falling demand for the vaccination. Public Health Director Dr. Barbara Ferrer says the county is currently getting about 400 vaccinations into the arms of LA County residents each week, including second dose shots. She says the county is still 2 million first dose shots away from reaching that herd immunity. Ferrer says the county is planning for the demand to increase dramatically this summer as the FDA authorized the Pfizer vaccine to be used for kids ages 12 to 15. She says the focus will be getting kids vaccinated at school or in their doctor's office. Getting a lift may cost you a little more these days. That's because of a driver shortage happening right now caused by the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Rideshare companies Uber and Lyft say there are currently longer wait periods to get picked up, and the cost is higher than normal due to a lack of drivers available. One reason officials blame is because potential drivers are making more money from pandemic unemployment, as well as many drivers switching roles from driving rideshare to food delivery or shopping like Instacart. Company officials say they are addressing the shortage and are working to offer more incentives to drivers like bonuses and possibly higher pay to bring drivers back. Chipotle Mexican Grill is raising the stakes, hoping to lure more restaurant workers to apply for a job with the restaurant chain. The Newport-based company says they're increasing pay for workers, reaching an average of $15 an hour by the end of June. The company also introduced employee referral bonuses of $200 for crew members and $750 for apprentices or general managers. They're also hosting a virtual career fair on Thursday on Discord, a social platform that will include sessions with current employees. The pay hike for new and existing restaurant employees, both salaried and hourly, will roll out over the next few weeks. Chipotle says they're also looking to recruit 20,000 new workers across the country to support its peak season and new restaurant openings. If spring cleaning has you purging your kids' old toys, one company says they've got you covered. El Segundo-based Mattel announced a toy take-back program designed to recover and reuse materials from old Mattel toys to make new ones. To participate, consumers can print a free shipping label from Mattel's website, then pack and mail your old toys back to the company. Those toys will be sorted by material type so they can be recycled. Mattel says any materials that can't be repurposed will either be downcycled, which is another form of recycling but for contaminated materials, or converted from waste to energy. The program is currently taking Barbie, Matchbox, and Mega Toys, with plans to add other brands to the lineup in the future. The company has a goal of using 100% recycled, recyclable, or bio-based plastic materials in all of its products and packaging by 2030. Go to Mattel.com to learn more. Small business owners in the restaurant industry are getting some financial support. Thanks to the Torrance Cares Resilience Fund, which closed mid-April, more than 130 LA County eateries were awarded grants of up to $3,500 with additional funding for year-long support services. The foundation dispersed grant money to the restaurants, and Wells Fargo has stepped up with another $250,000 donation to the association's Restaurant Care Resilience Fund. This was launched in March in partnership with several utility companies who collectively donated $1.25 million to fund the grants. Statewide so far, 319 California restaurants are benefiting. To qualify, restaurants must have just one location, employ fewer than 50 people, be open, and have experienced revenue loss of at least 20% from 2019 to 2020. Grant recipients were selected from a pool of nearly 1,000 applicants. The American Red Cross is urging people to donate blood amid the fear of a shortage this summer. As the country begins to resume some normal activities, the Red Cross is urging the public to consider not only blood donations, but platelet or plasma as well. The organization teamed up with actor James Van Der Beek and his wife Kimberly, who had to receive a blood transfusion twice in the last year, which helped save her life. The Red Cross is launching a promotion called Summer Full of Life, and as an incentive, anyone who gives blood during the month of May will be entered in a drawing to win a travel trailer camper just in time for summer. American Red Cross supplies 40% of the nation's blood supply. You can go to redcrossblood.org to make your appointment. The county's newest beach warning system will get another go at testing this Thursday. The LA County Department of Beaches and Harbors is gearing up to roll out their Beach Emergency Evacuation Light System, or BEALS, which was designed to help those who are deaf or hard of hearing. LA County staff will test the system again on Thursday afternoon after experiencing some technical glitches 2 weeks ago. The BEALS alerts include sirens and high decibel alerts played over loudspeakers in both English and Spanish, as well as high-intensity LED light pulses. The program, which was approved by the county in 2019 and hopes to launch its pilot program from Torrance Beach by June to eventually have the system available across all beaches throughout the county. Torrance City Council members will head back into the chambers tonight in a hybrid council meeting. While council members will meet in person for the meeting, staff and viewers are still able to tune in virtually to participate. The meeting can be seen on our channel, online, and on the city's YouTube and Facebook platforms. Items on tonight's agenda includes a proclamation commemorating the 100th anniversary of the incorporation of the City of Torrance. Then a proclamation will be read recognizing Polypeptide Chief Executive Officer Jane Salick upon her retirement. Then May 14th through the 16th will be observed as Armed Forces Day and Torrance's salute to the U.S. military. And the last proclamation will declare May 16th to the 22nd as Safety Seat Checkup Week here in the City of Torrance. Then the Transit Department is requesting the Council's approval of the purchase of a portable solar-powered electric vehicle charging station. This would be a pilot program with the potential of having a 12-year operating life. Then under administrative matters, the city manager will also share the latest COVID-19 response and recovery efforts in the city, as the County of Los Angeles is now officially in the yellow least restrictive tier. Updates on lifted restrictions and new health orders will be shared. The meeting begins at 7 p.m. sharp. Well, before we go, at the end of each program, we like to share feel-good stories from our community, pictures, images, and videos that remind us of how resilient our community is and how Torrance truly cares. Well, this weekend would have been the annual Armed Forces Day celebration and parade when we salute past and present members of the military. Unfortunately, out of an abundance of caution and care, the city has decided to postpone this year's celebrations, marking now the second year the city has had to forego our 60-year tradition. But like the resilient community that Torrance is, we've found several other ways to continue to honor members of the military. Video submissions from the community to be featured later this week, along with hometown hero banners waving along major thoroughfares in the city. We continue to celebrate all those who have and continue to serve this country. Today we wanted to feature one of our oldest residents, Mary Campazzi, who celebrated her centennial birthday less than a year ago, who is a World War II veteran who has lived through a lifetime of amazing stories. Here's Colleen Farrell with more.
The city of Torrance is known for honoring its veterans, whether it be through its Armed Forces Day parade or its 4th of July celebration. I'm Colleen Farrell, and we're about to meet one of the city's World War II veterans who's celebrating a milestone birthday.
Happy birthday!
Oh, thank you.
It was a socially distanced gathering to honor a century of life well lived. Mass, family, and friends came together to honor the birthday girl, Mary Mahoney Campazzi, born September 15, 1920, in Buffalo, Kentucky, 100 years ago.
You don't have to be so loud about it.
But others disagreed, delivering honks and cheers to this great-grandmother and World War II veteran who served her country as a second lieutenant Army nurse officer. For 2 years, she cared for paralyzed soldiers sent to the Army hospital at Fort Reed in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
She had a night shift for a long time and would care for the men, and a lot of them would get letters from the States, from family members, and she would help write them letters to answer, but mainly to get good care and hopefully get them better so they could go back home.
While serving active duty, Mary Mahoney met her husband, Army First Lieutenant Joseph Campazzi, also stationed at the base. The couple married at the base chapel. Soon after, the newlyweds boarded a train for California. They bought this home in Torrance in 1950, where they raised 7 children. Mary still lives there today. While Campazzi contributed to the war effort, caring for hundreds of wounded soldiers, the role she's most noted for among her friends and family is that of mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother during her 70 years here in Torrance.
Mema. She's Mema. She's always been Mema, not Grandma.
We respect her so much, and like all of the stories she told throughout our childhood, nothing but proud. I'm one of the 6 granddaughters, and I know that we all look to her as the matriarch of the family and somebody very strong. It's been a rough year, but this has been definitely a highlight, something to look forward to.
So what's Campazzi's secret for longevity, you may ask?
You don't give your secrets away.
Maybe not all, but we're told eating healthy, getting plenty of sleep, and faith in God are pillars the nurses live by, along with a positive attitude.
As an individual growing up during the Depression, you know, she did without a lot, didn't complain, always taught us the bright side of everything.
But one thing that's no secret, it's been a life surrounded by love. For Torrance Citi Cable, Colleen Farrell.
Thanks so much, Colleen. What a remarkable life. Now, if you have a great story, upcoming event, a photo or video you'd like to share, email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. We'd love to hear from you. Well, that's our update for COVID-19 today. We'll see you back here tomorrow as I fill in for Christine Lee to bring you the latest. Be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.